afternoon, students. Welcome to today's session about the business analytics, in which we will see about the today's lecture, that is Monte Carlo simulation and risk analysis in Unit 4. So, what is Monte Carlo simulation? Means Monte Carlo simulation is name comes under the city called Monaco. It is named after the Monte Carlo. So, Monte Carlo simulation is an imitation of the operations of, of real world or the system over the time. That is called simulation. And risk analysis. Risk is one type of likelihood which comes in the outcome of the data, and the analysis done of the risk, that is called risk analysis in business analytics. So outline of today's lecture, you will see introduction. In introduction we will say about what is simulation, Monte Carlo, what is Monte Carlo simulation, why Monte Carlo simulation is required. After that we will see history of Monte Carlo simulation. After that we will see about the various advantages of Monte Carlo simulation. After we will see that we will see about the various applications, which are the applications used in the Monte Carlo simulation. Like Monte Carlo simulation is used in the finance, also it is used in the insurance companies. So these are the applications of Monte Carlo simulation. After that we will see about the what is risk analysis. So let me start with what is simulation. Simulation is an imitation of the operations of real world or the system over the time. That is called simulation. So now the modeling and the simulation. First we have to create the model for approximating the future event for the simulation. After model is created, after that it will followed by the simulation, which allows the repeated observation of the model. After model is simulated, after that third step in that is analysis. Analysis aids in the ability of to draw the conclusions. What type of conclusions will be drawn from the analysis? Verify and validate the research. It will validate the research and make recommendation based on the various iterations or the simulation of the model. Simulation is defined to be the method. It is one type of method that utilizes the sequence of random numbers. It generates the random numbers for the data. Now we will say about what is Monte Carlo simulation. Monte Carlo simulation is a problem-solving technique used to approximate the probability. It approximates the different type of probability of certain outcomes by running the multiple trials. We will run different type of trials for the Monte Carlo simulation using the simulation software in using that random variables. So this is the definition of Monte Carlo simulation. This technique is used in the variety of fields such as finance. In finance we will use the Monte Carlo simulation. Project management. In project management we will also use this technique, that is Monte Carlo simulation, to handle the different types of projects. In business analytics, energy and manufacturing. So in energy and manufacturing we will use the Monte Carlo simulation. In engineering we will use the Monte Carlo simulation. In research and development we will use the Monte Carlo simulation. In insurance company, different insurance companies like L&T, Infosys, where we will use the Monte Carlo simulation techniques. Oil and gas and the environment. So these are the areas where Monte Carlo simulation is done. Now we see why Monte Carlo simulation is required. So Monte Carlo simulation is it is the simplest method and easily implemented on the computers by using the analytical solver platform in Excel sheet. So this is the that is why we require the Monte Carlo simulation. Second is we can solve the different complex problems using the Monte Carlo simulation. So it is applicable for complex problems that are otherwise it is intractable. So we cannot solve simple problem, but we can solve complex problem through Monte Carlo simulations. Simulation does not produce an exact answer. Simulation will not give exact answer, but it will give the result in the statistical form, which is in the form of error. So that is the simulation. So that is why we require the Monte Carlo simulation. Now we will see history of Monte Carlo simulation as shown in the figure. That is, it is named after the city of Monaco in France. This is given by the first scientists. Scientists were doing research in Monte Carlo simulation by in the atomic bomb field. In 1930, Enrico Fermi uses Monte Carlo in the calculation of neutron diffusion. So in neutron diffusion, Enrico Fermi is using the Monte Carlo in 1930. In 1940, Stan Ullman, while playing solitaire. So Stan Ullman is one type of scientist who is playing solitaire and tries to calculate the likelihood. What will be the likelihood winning plays? What is the winning outcome of the solitaire means cards based on the initial layout of the cards. So there are 52 cards in the deck, and he was playing that and trying to solve using the Monte Carlo simulation. Stan Ullman and John van Neumann developed the algorithms. They both scientists developed the algorithms, including the various importance of sampling. What are the various importance for sampling? How sampling process will be done using the Monte Carlo simulation, and rejection of sampling. Which type of samples, if it is not required, then we have to reject that sample. So this study is done by the Stan Ullman and John Van for the Monte Carlo simulation. In 1950, many papers on Monte Carlo simulation appeared in physical literature. So different types of papers will be available for physical literature. The first major paper was published by Metropolis Eden in 1953. So first paper was published in 1953 by Metropolis in 1953, which was used in the Monte Carlo simulation. In 1970, generalization of Metropolis algorithm. Different type of Metropolis algorithm will be used for the hashing, which will develop the MCMC, that is Monte Carlo simulation model. In 1990, MCMC made the first significant impact. They have done major impact on the statistics work with Gelfand and Smith. So both scientists worked in 1990 for MCMC Monte Carlo simulation, and they put big impact in the statistics using the Monte Carlo simulation. In the last 20 years, MCMC, that is Monte Carlo simulation, has become widely used. So it is most important tool, and it is used in various fields like in finance, insurance, oil and gas companies. We can use the Monte Carlo simulation techniques, and also much research has been done for that in the Monte Carlo simulation in the last 20 years. So this is the history of Monte Carlo simulation. Now we will say about the various advantages of Monte Carlo simulation. So probabilistic results show not only what could happen, which type of probable will be happen, how it can be used in each outcome. That is the probabilistic result. Probabilistic result will be given by the Monte Carlo simulation. Second is graphical result. Graphical result means it is easy to create graphs. We can create different types of graphs like histogram or pie chart or the bar graph. We can create using the different outcomes. Which are the different outcomes used in the Monte Carlo simulation, and what are the chances of their occurrence using the probability in Monte Carlo simulation. So different types of graph results will be generated using Monte Carlo simulation techniques. Next advantage is sensitivity analysis. So how sensitivity analysis will be done? It is easy to see which type of input will be used to give the highest effect of result in Monte Carlo simulation. Scenario analysis. It is very difficult to model different combinations. So it is very difficult for the scenarios, for different inputs we will take. For different inputs we have to get the different outcome for the different scenarios used in the Monte Carlo simulation. Next is correlation of inputs. It is possible to model independent relationship between the input variables. So what are the independent variables and how it can be used in the Monte Carlo simulation? It is showing the relationship, that is the correlation between the two variables, dependent variable and independent variable, using the Monte Carlo simulation. So these are the main advantages of Monte Carlo simulation. So now we will see next topic, that is about the various applications. What are the various applications of Monte Carlo simulation? So first application is physical science. In physical science, In laboratory, we can use the Monte Carlo simulation to do the analysis of the physical data. So in engineering, we can also use the Monte Carlo simulation, like in engineering, chemical engineering, in civil engineering or environmental engineering, we will use the Monte Carlo simulation tool, or we can use also in business related applications. Computational biology. So in biological field, different type of combinations will be done for the input given to that system or the model, and how we can analyze that. We can analyze using the Monte Carlo simulation model. Applied statistics. So different types of statistic methods will be applied, like mean, median, mode, standard deviation and variance, and we can calculate the result for that, or analysis will be done of statistics using the Monte Carlo simulation techniques. Next is game. So in developing different types of game, we will use the Monte Carlo simulation techniques. Design and visualization. For in design and visualization, we will use the different type of models of Monte Carlo simulation. Finance and business. In finance and business, we will use the Monte Carlo simulation. Which type of simulation will be done in the finance and business, and how it is applicable, how is it important in the for the finance and business purposes. Telecommunication industry. So in different various telecommunication industry like Airtel or Reliance, we are using the Monte Carlo simulation technique for that. Next in mathematics. So in most important part mathematics, we will use the Monte Carlo simulation, which analysis will be done using the software analytical platform software. So these are the main applications of Monte Carlo simulation. So this is topic about the Monte Carlo simulation. Next topic is about what is risk analysis. So what is risk and what is the risk analysis? Risk is the likelihood of an undesirable outcome. So if we have to calculate the undesirable outcome, what are the undesirable outcomes using the probability, that is called risk. And analysis of that is called risk analysis. So it can be assessed by evaluating the probability. We will calculate the evaluative probability of what is the outcome will occur, how outcome will occur, and what is the importance of that outcome in the model. That is the definition of risk analysis. Risk analysis is an approach. So it is one type of approach for developing comprehensive understanding. We can develop comprehensive understanding between the risk, and the analysis will be done for the relationship of the model, and we can generate awareness between the risk associated with the particular variable, how risk is associated with the particular variable of interest in the risk analysis. Risk analysis seeks to examine the impacts of uncertainty. Which type of uncertainty will be there? We can examine using the risk analysis, and we can estimate what type of risk will be there in the uncertainty of outcome in the probability, and their potential interaction, how potentially it is interacted with one variable to the another variable on the input of interest, what type of output will be there for the interest in the risk analysis. So this is about today's lecture. Thank you student. Stay tuned for further lectures. In next lecture, we will see about the Monte Carlo simulation using the analytical software platform. So there are different steps in that we will see in detail. After that, we will see about the new vendor model. After that, we will see about the overbook model. After that, we will see about the cash budget model. So in this is after. Thank you student.